Hello, friends. Namaskar. Greetings to everyone. My name is Dr. Guru Datta. I'm here to solve some of your problems. You probably might wonder what that problem could be like. Anyway, I will just go ahead and tell you what it is and what about it is. So, I'm feeling very happy to stand in front of you today, before in front of thousands of you people, to help you out to overcome some difficult time in another new land. That is how to sail with the crowd that differs in the communication equation with you when you actually land in the new land. So that is the local language. I'm inviting everyone here to view my today's clip on the importance of a language that has the origin of that native land or the territory where you are actually going to be landed, on which you are likely to land for the first time while traveling. This concerns to all of you who are here or those listening to this video clip, for example, casual visitors, frequent travelers, students, computer graduates, government security personnel on duty who are frequently transferred from one region to another region of the country, various and many IT professionals, biotechnology graduates, and many more. Again, my greetings to all of you. सबके लिए फिर से मेरा नमस्कार है. Before I move forward, you are all aware already that in these days, since the last 5 years or so, group of these people who travel extensively to the state of Karnataka and more particularly to the city of Bengaluru. But the maximum crowd of this group comes from in the belt of India, that is from the entire North India. So friends, you all must have been heard. The Bangalore is one of the finest cities of this country. At the same time, it is better to know the brief information on this city. Once upon a time, this city was a paradise for, retired community to settle down, especially during 50s, 60s, and 70s, and even in 80s. So, as well as this city was a great picnic spot because of its several virtues, such as plenty of green gardens, the pure air, the moderate temperature like air conditioned house, and also due to its historical importance and attractions of South Indian cuisines like dosa, idli, vada, etc. For your information, these items actually have been originated in Karnataka only, though they are being sold in other parts of the country. Also today, this city is known as tech capital of India, the Silicon Valley of India, and have acquired many similar titles. The city today houses large number of big to medium scale up technology companies, high technology firms, technology R&D centers, largest number of IT companies, famous medical and engineering colleges, and very eminent institutions like Indian Institute of Science, which is popularly known as Tata Institute in Bengaluru, and Indian Institute of Management, and many other renowned universities. Therefore, this city is also known as startup capital of India and tech capital of India, because of the structured ecosystems within the city of Bengaluru and at large within the Karnataka state, and more particularly present in Bangalore, or often most foreign investors prefer this city, Bengaluru, as an investment hub. Therefore, because of which this city also known as the investment capital of India, the investment hub of India. In addition, the Bengaluru and the Karnataka states are the maximum GST generators in the state. Other than this, socially, the Bangalore city houses the highest number of party bars, cinema halls, hosts many sport events, especially cricket, like for example IPL matches, and many more international events, etc. Because of which the city is also known as entertainment and party capital of India. More than this, it has a good traditional culture. It also offers maximum safety to its citizens. Therefore, the status of the city has become very dominant, in these days. In view of all this, the number of travelers of all the categories, which I actually referred in the beginning, mentioned earlier, presently has reached the peak figure. So friends, now I will come to actual objective of this video clip. See, in these days, there is a there is some problem in this dominant city, Bengaluru, especially with regard to the use of native language by travelers coming from outside the Karnataka. This city has maximum number of educated people, so commonly English has been the language of maximum use, not only by travelers, but also among local citizens, and even to maximum extent by the native illiterate classes or even street vendors. However, in order to protect the native language known as Kannada and the Kannada heritage that belongs to the state of Karnataka, the government of Karnataka has recently made the use of native Kannada language everywhere in the civil society, to speak or to write in all government public offices by everyone. I mean in all walks of life, to communicate easily with natives, and as well as to win the hearts of local people, because of which the local people have become highly conscious to regain their lost language and heritage identity. Therefore, I feel every visitor, especially coming from Hindi belt, that is North India, or even from the other states of South India itself, which are also non-Kannada speaking states such as the Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, are expected to face hardship in communication when they arrive in Karnataka and particularly in Bangalore city. You may start facing difficulty even from the airport itself that you have landed. Next, also in cabs, autos that you have hired to travel to your home or reach the final destination in the city. Also in offices, banks, restaurants, shops, where most of the people employed likely to be native Kannada speaking people. So friends, I wish to tell you that I'm a native Kannada speaker. Means to say I'm a native Bengalurian, or else I'm a native from Bangalore, but live in Delhi for the last 40 years. Now actually I have become a native of Delhi. Presently, I speak Hindi just like a native Hindi speaker. In order to motivate you, I wish to quote here an interesting example of my life, how I successfully challenged the language barrier or a language hardship in a new land. Once upon a time, I lived and studied in a non-English speaking country called Brazil. Everyone might be aware the location of this country on the world map. Basically, it is the Latin American country. There I was a student in the University of Sao Paulo, which is a very popular university in the complete Latin American region. Perhaps you all might be aware that the Portuguese is an official language of that country, which is used in their society 100%. For me, as there was no other choice except to learn and speak Portuguese for living, I was compelled to learn this and speak for survival and achieve the goal for which I actually went to the Brazil for a few years. Since I'm a lover of other languages, I learned a short Portuguese course successfully and managed to live and as well as travel across the whole country, Brazil, a lovely country with a breathtaking, beaches and models. Therefore, I could enjoy to fullest possible extent being there. Today, I have fallen in love with the Portuguese language and also the Brazil. With this experience in my mind, I decided to help my friends who actually travel from Hindi belt to Karnataka state, and in particular to Bangalore city, which is currently posing a language barrier to all the travelers who have designed. I have designed a crash course in Kannada language, and I have made it available on the Instagram and also on my web page or a channel for free. The name of my channel is www.nirdharit.com. As a preface to the language, that is Kannada, I wish to tell you that the Kannada is a predominant language in the state of Karnataka. It is also one of the national languages, and it is, of course, one of the sweetest languages of the country, that is India. In fact, it is a poetic language and has originated from Sanskrit language. As you know, Sanskrit is the origin of many Indian languages. So also the Kannada is one such language. Therefore, the language is given birth to many nationally decorated poets like, for example, several Jnanapita Award winners, many musicians like Bhimchan Joshi, Gangubai Angal, and many more, and many dramatists, singers who are all from non-Kannada speaking background. Therefore, it is very imperative that it is easy to learn, and it is also an attractive and healthy language to learn and to the use to the minimum level. Not only facilitates your easy communication, but also facilitates your happy living or arts of many native speakers and to culturally mingle. In short, the life becomes easy and stay becomes highly enjoyable and rewarding in the new city that you have landed. For example, here, that is the city of Bengaluru and the state of Karnataka. Now, I will make you understand taking one episode or an incident, for example, that is when you land in the airport Bengaluru, when you come out of it, your journey to interact with locals begin. This is very important beginning because you will be in high anxiety to reach your final destination and landing, maybe a hotel where you have decided to stay, or a relative's address, or a home, a brother's or sister's address, or an office to face an interview, or to join a job that's being offered to you by many IT companies. So I will illustrate with this episode as an example how the interaction begins and how to interact in a Kannada language with auto or a cab driver. Like this, you will be able to reach your destination talking in Kannada language. For the rest of your initial life in Bengaluru or in Karnataka, I have uploaded more PPTs containing more language tips for free for reading, and I have uploaded on the Instagram and also available on my channel, that is www.nirdharit.com. Please kindly check as written. Friends, I wish to alert you that the pronunciation of the words of this language is equally important and very critical. I mean to say, it is very essential in order to make the meaning of the said word is proper and complete. Therefore, for learning little more higher levels of Kannada is extremely essential, and I have made suitable suggestions on my channel. So please kindly look through them on my channel. They are available for, basically the PPTs are available for free. and the pronunciation, you need to subscribe my channel to learn, where I will guide each and every pronunciation, the word, the meaning, the context that they are going to be used, and many more things. Friends, whatever I gave the introduction to you, to my, as a preface to about this language and its relationship in the present moment, its relevance of its learning, especially in the city of Bengaluru. So that whatever at length I gave you the introduction, preface, this is the short form of that preface. Please kindly go through it. Now coming to, as I said, I will take an episode how you will start interacting in the airport upon landing from your native place or from the another land. So as I was telling to you, when you actually land, you actually come out to reach your destination. As I referring to those, my preface, those places could be anything, including your own house, your friend's house, or a company that you wish to go and join for a job or face an interview. So when you come out, actually, you will start looking at people, or people might look at you. The most important thing at the first juncture is, it is similar to in Hindi. When you actually wish to speak to somebody and you wish to ask something, then you say namaskar, namaskar sir. So similarly, you need to greet anybody there that you are intent to ask, or even if otherwise not, but you want to attract the attention of the person that is standing in front of you, you actually start greeting. This is to greet. First use just like in Hindi. This is the English word. In Kannada verbatim, namaste, namaskar, or namaskara sir, namaskara madam. Or if you encounter a decent girl or a lady, then you say the namaskara madam, namaskara madam, namaskar madam. But namaskara is actually the Kannada word, but namaskar is the Hindi word. But if you put ra there to the northern Indian namaskar, then it becomes the Kannada word. So this is the first step, or the context in which you can or you should use it being explained here. You can start talking at any time by telling this to anyone, someone probably you might meet for the first time in the day, or to anybody. This shows the respect. Now next one. Now you see here, to greet known persons or friends or a group. In Hindi you say the same thing. अरे यार सबके लिए नमस्कार, सबके लिए good morning. ऐसे ही हिंदी में बोला जाता है. But in English, to greet known persons or friends or a group of people, actually you are aware of them or you know about them. In that case, the Kannada verbatim is like this. Namaste. It goes to everybody. It goes to everybody. And namaskara means Kannada word. When group is large, add, for example, if they are your friends, then you can say snehitare. Namaste, namaskara snehitare. Friends, namaskara, namaste. Means, snehitare means friends. For father, sister, or any elderly person, etc., no need to tell their identity by name. Namaste, namaskara, namaskar is more than enough. Only namaste or namaskara is enough. So this is the first step wherein you draw the attention very respectfully towards you. It is just like in Hindi you say, namaskar sir, bas, start your journey, like that. Then the context where you are going to use this is, use these words or sentences when you want to ask someone some information. You can start like this. Generally, you can greet anyone also like this. This is also a way of greeting the people. But the namaste, namaskara, namaskara, this is the way it goes. Namaste is Kannada word. Namaskara is a Kannada word. Namaskar is Hindi word. But if you put ra, namaste, namaskar, if you put ra at the end, namaskara, this is a Kannada word. And this is the best way to start with anybody, irrespective whether you know or you don't know. You need to attract somebody's attention over you. Then you should start with like this. Even within the cabin, within the aircraft, on the street, cab driver, friends, teachers, boss, etc. Now next. Now this is very interesting. Like this, for example, you are coming from Delhi or a Patna or a Lucknow. You are not aware of much Kannada at all. So you either somebody might ask you, where are you coming from? You will get to know what they must be telling you. You will understand they may be asking you, where are you from? Or by yourself, voluntarily you have to tell someone to say, first of all, from your side that I am coming from Delhi. Next is, I don't know Kannada, that I will show you in the next PPT. But here, you can start like this. I am from Delhi or Patna or Lucknow. Read continuously. Whole thing is one sentence. So I am from Delhi. I am from Patna. I am from Lucknow. Read continuously. Whole thing is one sentence. Now Kannada verbatim of this is Nanu means me, myself. Delhi avanu. I am of a Delhi. I belong to Delhi. I am a origin of Delhi. I am of Delhi. Nanu means I am or myself. Delhi inda from Delhi. You see, Delhi inda. I have written. You just pronounce as it is written in English. Delhi inda means from Delhi. Bandiddene. Bandiddene. Bandiddene means have come from. I have come from Delhi. You know, if you speak this much, it's very attractive. People start feeling, oh, you can speak little. So this is the one thing. So read continuously. These all the things you need to read continuously. Nanu Delhi inda bandiddene. Okay. Now, what are the circumstances that you need to use them? Is use these words or sentences when you want to, ask someone some information, cab or auto driver. You can start like this after namaste. After having said namaste, you can tell yourself, I'm coming from Delhi, to cab driver, because once you approach the cab driver, you would eventually you will be knowing, or imperatively you will be knowing that yes, he wants cab or auto or whatever. But at the same time, when you ask this, when you say I am coming from Delhi, I am from Delhi, you would proceed in talking. But at least you must start by yourself by saying this. So I am from Delhi or Patna or Lucknow. Nanu Delhi inda bandiddene. So this is the way communication starts. Now this is very interesting. The auto driver till such time would not be knowing that you will not be able to speak Kannada. And he then thereafter probably will try to figure you out whether you know Kannada or not. So next, immediately in continuation with your previous talk with the driver, you can as well tell this. I don't know Kannada. Earlier you said I am coming from Delhi in Kannada. But then here you say I don't know Kannada. Means I don't know Kannada. Read continuously whole thing only in one sentence. Now Kannada verbatim is Nanage. Nana means for me or me. Nanage means for me. Kannada. You add this word, obviously that is Kannada language. Nanage, Kannada. Go, ti, illa. You read as it is exactly written. Means don't know. That means Nanage, Kannada, gottilla. Nanage means for me, Kannada language. Go, ti, illa. That means I don't know Kannada. Then the auto driver, having understood that you don't know Kannada, he still loves to hear that you are speaking some Kannada words. This is what I did in Brazil. Speaking some Portuguese, telling that I don't know Portuguese. You now conhece the Portuguese. But I'm speaking Portuguese. So many people start, liking this. It is a similar situation. Okay. Now, next, in continuation with this, you should keep, yourself going forward more and more. I know little Kannada. I speak little Kannada. See, read continuously. Two sentences are separate, but you can still tell two sentences at the same time. I speak or I know little Kannada, or I speak little Kannada. In English, it is very evident its meaning. But in Kannada, Nanage, that means I or for me or for myself. Swalpa means little. Swalpa means little. Kannada obviously indicates the Kannada language. Gottu means no. Nanage, Swalpa Kannada Gottu. I know little Kannada. Gottu means no. Read as it is written in English. Kannada, Nanage. For me, Kannada, Gottu. Swalpa, little. The context is like this. If you want to make clear in the first instance to another person, maybe a person standing in front of you, or we have, asked you a question, or a cab driver or auto driver, or that you don't know Kannada, he might tell you, these are all spontaneous interactions or outcomes. You don't know Kannada, he might say like this. Then you can say, I know little Kannada. I speak little Kannada. In Kannada, Nanage, for me, Swalpa, little. Kannada, Gottu. Gottu means no. Simple. Nanu means myself. Swalpa. Kannada, Matanaduttene. Matanaduttene. Read as it is. Means can speak. Or Matanadaballe. Matanadaballe. Continuously you speak. Matanadaballe. I've written in English to make you easy to, cut the words and understand. Matanadaballe. Continuous Matanadaballe. Nanu Kannada Matanadaballe. Nanu Kannada Swalpa Matanadaballe. That means I am able to speak Kannada little. That's how it goes. If you create this, your way forward, your continuity in the Kannada language will slowly emerges on its own. This is what is important. When I, for the first time got down in the Brazil Sao Paulo airport, the driver was waiting for me, very neatly dressed, like a professor. He came and asked me, "Você do Guruduta? Are you Gurudatta?" "Si, obrigado." Yes. Thank you very much. Você, the University Sao Paulo. matlab I want to go to University of Sapporo. Even this is enough. They become very conscious, they become very, start loving you and they take care of you. Then when I sat in the car, I went on speaking in Portuguese many things. So it is very attractive, and they start giving you care and many things like that. So here are the circumstances that if you want to make it clear in the first instance to another person, maybe to a person standing in front of you, or we have asked you the question, or a cab driver, auto driver, or that you don't know Kannada. So it will go on like this. Okay, now again, when you come out of the airport, it could be a person, or it could be an auto, or it could be a very good gentleman, might notice you that you are looking for something. Then he will ask you let us come to the English words. What do you want? This is the word he might use at the most. What do you want, sir? At the most he can tell you like this. What do you want, madam, if she's a lady? What do you want, mister? Somebody might use the mister name as well. So you to others or someone to you may use one sentence. These are the things which somebody might ask you. Even you can ask somebody also. Okay, now in Kannada verbatim is like this. Very simple. Read as it is written there. Yenu beku. Yenu means what do you want? Simple one word. Yenu beku. Kya chahiye? Hindi mein. Now, yenu beku sir. Kya chahiye sir? Yenu beku madam. Madam kya chahiye? Sir kya chahiye? Yenu beku mister. Mister kya chahiye aapko? Like that. Yenu beku means kya chahiye. Little looks rude. It's better to put sir or madam or mister. Yenu means what? Nimage means for you. Nimage means for you. Beku means want. You can add sir or madam or mister if you wish, depending upon to whom you are telling or asking. It all depends on to whom you actually speak, to whom you talk, etc. And based on that, the tone of the sentence, you can bring it to very mild and politeness. Yenu beku sir, yenu beku madam, yenu beku mister. Hindi mein bolte. Kya chahiye sir aapko? It is better. Kya chahiye? It is very rude. So similarly, madam kya chahiye aapko? It is very nice. Madam, mister, kya chahiye aapko? Kya dekh rahe ho? Something like that. So it is very decent ones. So auto driver may ask you, or auto driver asks you when you ask a driver, auto is free, or is this auto is free? This word can be used to anyone, or anyone can also use to you depending on the context, including auto driver when he sees you, or any person for that matter standing in the outside the airport might also ask you. Once you get into the city, anybody in the shop, office, boss or a waiter or whatever can ask these things. It's very simple. It's similar to one in Hindi only. The human nature, the human expressions, human interaction is always the same way they happen. Only the thing you need to little know verbatim of that particular language, you will be able to get it, what they might be answering or what might be they asking you like that. But Kannada verbatim for this matter, I told you it's like this. Now, for example, when somebody asks you, what do you want, sir? What do you want, mister? What do you want, madam? What will you do? You say, I need some help. And let it be in the first instance, let it be simple. I need some help. In Kannada verbatim, it is like that. Nanage ondu. Nanage ondu means, nanage means for me, ondu means one, sahaya means help. Can also say this in English word help, beku. In English help, you can use the English word help, everybody knows. But in Kannada, it is known as sahaya. Sahaya. This is means help. Now, beku means I already told you want. So, nanage means for me. Ondu means one. Sahaya means help. Beku means want. Nanage ondu sahaya beku. If you want to English, use the English word nanage ondu help beku. Very simple. Nanage ondu help beku. That means हिंदी में बोला जाता है कि मुझे एक help चाहिए, मुझे एक आपकी थोड़ा मदद चाहिए. Like that. What are the circumstances? After the above, you can request one help to auto or a cab or even someone, maybe in the office, anywhere. These are general words. Okay, now next. Okay, now the cab driver or even anybody for that matter, your friend, cab driver, auto driver, conductor in the bus, etc. might ask you to where you want to go. कहाँ जाना है आपको? Where do you want to go? हिंदी में बोलते हैं कहाँ जाना है आपको? So now Kannada verbatim is like this. Yellige means to where. ಹೋಗಬೇಕು means want to go. ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು? कहाँ जाना है? कहाँ पर जाना है? So ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು means to where, ಹೋಗಬೇಕು means go. This anybody can ask you. Could be stranger, could be auto driver, anybody. But word is very simple. ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. कहाँ पर जाना है? English, where do you want to go? In Hindi, कहाँ पे जाना है? कहाँ पर जाना है? कन्नड़ा में ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ means where, ಹೋಗಬೇಕು means want to go. ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು? Simple. You will understand the driver asking where I want to go. So you will accordingly talk further, maybe in Hindi, maybe in English, maybe in Kannada. But when you start speaking Kannada, they will become more concerned about you. See, in English it is like this: to or to wear, copper, to wear, kape, copper, like to katak, whatever. In Kannada it is illige, illige. Illige means to wear. To someone, auto driver or a bus driver or a friend or a stranger can ask you this question: illige. For example, when you are telling somebody in the office, oh, वहाँ पे जाना है, you are talking to friends, like this. You are very not sure about a place, but somewhere you are expressing, I want to go. Then your friends or your colleagues might ask, where? That they will ask you in Kannada. If they want to ask you in Kannada, illige, to where, like that. Now, to where you want to go. Now, illige means to where. Meaning is only that much. Now, to where you want to go. आपको कहां पर जाना है, यहां आ गया, आपको कहां पर जाना है, आपको आ गया, पहले ये नहीं बताया था, अभी मैं बता रहा हूं, आपको कहां पर जाना है, to where do you want to go. Now in Kannada, how do you ask this is ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ನೀವು means आपको. Read exactly written in the English. ನೀವು means you in plural, in respect. तुम नहीं, हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना तुम नहीं, वो तुम नहीं, आप. ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ, to where. I already told you that. Means to where. ಹೋಗಬೇಕು means want to go. ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು means where do you want to go. But in a respect way, आपको कहां पर जाना है. ನೀವು means आप. Anybody can ask, maybe a driver, maybe a your friend, your colleague, your boss, your accompanying friend, and many things. Now, what is your name? In English, it is these are very simple routine talks. Somebody might ask you as well in English, what is your name? Or somebody might ask you also, क्या नाम है आपकी, आपका नाम क्या है, हिंदी में. But in Kannada, for example, this is okay in the airport, but when you also go outside, some not very highly educated people, or family, friends family, local family people, or anything like that. So what is your name? So in Kannada it is like this: nimma, nimma, N-I-M-M-A, nimma, N-I-M-M-A, nimma. Nimma means yours, in plural, in respect. आपकी. हे सरू, ये means ये सरू, ಹೆಸರು means name. ಏನು, Y-E-N-U, ಏನು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು. What is your name? ನಿಮ್ಮ means आपकी, ಹೆಸರು means name, ಏನು means what. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು, आपकी नाम क्या. Simple. It is similarly anybody can ask you, or you can ask anybody for that matter. Now, I want to go to this address. You can fix the address to conversation areas like Yelahanka, Rajaji Nagar, Jayanagar, etc., etc. So I want to go to this address. Then you can postfix the area name. This is in English. Now Kannada. Nanage, for me. Hogabeku. Nanage means me or for me. Hogabeku means want to go. Nanage hogabeku. Rajaji Nagara. Nanage hogabeku Noida. Nanage hogabeku Dwaraka. Nanage hogabeku Kannad place. Nanage means for me. Hogabeku means want to go. Very simple. Like that. Now, next coming. If you are referring to an address, E Vilasa K. E Vilasa K. Vilasa K means address. Vilasa. Vilasa K means to that address. K means to. Actually, K you write to. Vilasa K. Vilasa means address. To means the K means to that address. E Vilasa K. First you say Nanage hogabeku. Then you say Rajajinagar. If you don't want to take the area name, you can as well take a particular address. Nanage hogabeku Noida 128 G block. So that becomes the Kannada language by saying to say I want to go there, to address in particular. Now, please, you can prefix this English word please, or you can add Kannada word dayavittu meaning please. You can as well say मुझे वहां पर जाना है, मुझे नोएडा जाना है ये एड्रेस पे, ನನಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು नोएडा G28 block in a block. But it's a customary to as you say in Hindi or English, please. So like that you can as well prefix the word please to this. You can tell to anybody whosoever come across to you, to whomsoever you want to ask something or you want to discuss anything. So now this is ye vilasa ke matlab to this address. Vilasa means address, to means to that address. Now you can come, will you come please. Now for example you are asking for a rickshaw driver, or having asked all that, now will you be able to come, आपको आना है कि नहीं, हिंदी में बोलते हैं, आप आओगे, हिंदी में बोलते हैं. तो now that is in English, will you come. Now कन्नड़ में कैसे बोलते हैं, दयाविट्टू. दया, हिंदी में also भी है, दया ही है नाम. दया means with kindness. दयाविट्टू means please. Okay, दयाविट्टू means please or kindly. ಬರುತ್ತೀರಾ, ಬರು, ಬರುತ್ತೀರಾ, ಬರುತ್ತೀರಾ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೀರಾ. Very simple. ಬರುತ್ತೀರಾ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು. You can say ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೀರಾ. Also you can say this way or that way. Means can you come please? Please will you come? So this is the basic meaning. You can ask to auto cab driver, anybody, but you have to be careful using or asking this to anyone, especially women or a girl. Now you have to be very careful. You can't say this word to woman unless she knows you, or a girl unless you knows you what actually he means by saying you will come. But you have to be careful. When you're asking this, you have to ask only for men and for the drivers, auto rickshaw drivers or your friends. It is very obvious. अब हिंदी में अगर किसी को बता दे लेडीज को कि will you come suddenly for a stranger, then it is very difficult. So that care please kindly take. Now you are asking for a question, for a distance. Distance how far from here? You read continuously. This is one sentence only. You see, for a rickshaw driver or auto driver or a taxi driver or anybody along with your friend, if your friend is going, taking you, and you will want to ask your friend, कितना दूर है यहाँ से? So distance or how far from here. In Kannada it is like this. S2. S2 means how much? Means how much? Dura. Dura means far. How much far? Even this is good enough to speak with, to begin with. This is a perfect Kannada. Illinda means from here. Illi inda. See, illi inda. Continuously read illinda means from here. Okay, continuously read. ಎಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ. Perfect Kannada. ಎಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ. Perfect Kannada. How much far from here? 3 words. 3 words. Okay. Now you say to Majestic. You asked how far from here. You have to say something, no? Area, house, address. Then you say to Majestic bus stop. A Majestic is an area in Bangalore. Maybe you can quote your Majestic is a bus stop in Bangalore or a place name asking auto driver or anybody. Kannada mein you can say the same thing. Bus stop ಗೆ Majestic ಗೆ. Majestic is a name of the bus stand. So you put. Greater Kailash ಗೆ, Noida ಗೆ, Dwarka ಗೆ. Suppose in Kannada. So ಗೆ if you attach to the place name, that becomes a continuous. Now you can ask the rickshaw driver who are offering you the pick, and you can as well at the same time say कि how much कितना दूर है यहाँ से, वहाँ पे जाना है. To Majestic ಗೆ. In the previous we saw how much far distance. Now you can say Majestic ಗೆ. To Noida, to Dwarka. Only that much easier. Now you want to ask about the fare. How much? How much is that? How much is this? How much is money? How much money? Yestu means how much. Adu means that is. Yestu idu means this. Idu means this is. Now yestu duddu or ana. Yestu means how much. Duddu means money. Duddu. Yestu duddu. In Kannada even only speak 2 words. It's enough. Yestu duddu. Yestu fare. Ana. Yestu ana. Ana means money. Duddu means also money. Money. Okay. Now, if you want to ask some commodity in the shop and you want to say what is the price, so now you can ask ಎಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೆಲೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೆಲೆ. ಬೆಲೆ means price. ಎಷ್ಟು means how much. Like this. ಬೆಲೆ means price. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೆಲೆ. How much price. Even this is Kannada. So you can put the in terms of context is that you want to ask rate, price, age, fare, quantity. Bele means price and cost, refers to commodities, so etc. So it is actually like this. You read how I have written in English. 2 words are broken words. In between I have given you the dash. Combine it. This is for an understanding. Continuously read it. Now continuously when you read it, it becomes a Kannada word. Hope you all understood that. Now I have to give you some special instructions. Now special instructions are like this. Instructions are like this. Don't use words like महाशय. हिंदी में बोलते हैं बड़ा महाशय यार, ये बड़ा एक्टिंग करता है. हिंदी में it is a very usual language, but in that language it is not taken in good spirits. Don't use this word बड़ा, big boss है ये, महाशय है बड़ा. So no, don't use this word महाशय. Another one is beta. In Hindi belt it is very common in colleges, in schools, in offices. To speak to students or anybody for that matter, even in your locality, for example, elder one calls the younger one, beta aa jao. But in Karnataka, you can't call anybody beta. Actually speaking, nobody is beta or nobody is beti of anybody. So that culture is not there. So be careful that word. Don't keep directly tell in Hindi to the people. You can speak that beta word to some other Hindi speaking family. then it is okay, they understand that. Then और भी कोई गालियाँ होता है ना कि हिंदी में बात कुछ हिंदी में ना कुछ गालियाँ ही नॉर्मल लैंग्वेज है, लेकिन कन्नड़ा में ऐसा नहीं है. Friends, I hope you must have understood by now how to deal with Kannada in simple terms. Please look through the Instagram and my channel for the next higher level of learning. I thank you, friends, dosto again to be with me here in this clip for listening to this video. I wish you all the safe stay in Bengaluru and in Karnataka state. I look forward to meet you again online in my next videos for more and more interactions with respect to language. In addition, I also teach and guide biotechnology medical subjects, which are actually my hardcore subjects of profession. So I feel you must have been tempted by now to learn little Kannada and must have been looking forward for happy 40 days in Bengaluru. Now friends, मैंने last में tips भी बता दिया कि where all you have to be careful and what kind of language is the casuality or casual words kind of हिंदी में बोलते हैं हम लोग, आ जाओ ऐसा ले आ जाओ. So these kind of loose words you should not use in Kannada language. As much as possible, you should be using quite decent words and derived, by decency and according to English words. And these are all my the update on the language class, which is very 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 preliminary, very very elementary, wherein you can start conversing in the local language Kannada once you land in the airport, and then you start your journey in Kannada language. Subsequently, you will be able to learn when you start interacting with people, when you continuously see the people, keep hearing people either in the office or home or anywhere. So automatically will grasp what all those words means and what are their pronunciation things, kind of things. Now, having given you all this, you see very important thing. Any language for that matter, including whether Hindi or English or even Kannada, you need to, the pronunciation of words that you said is very very critical, very important. So therefore, it is not possible to tell everything here in this small clip. So better that I have in addition to the PPTs that I have shown you now, I have also uploaded about another 25-30 PPTs with similar types, which are little another stage, higher stage of Kannada. It is very easy. In the same way I have explained there, in the three format work, Kannada, then English, and then the context wherein you can use those words. You can definitely read or grasp most of it. So that is all being uploaded for free in my channel www.nirdarit.com. It is available there, and one can open and read there. And also you can download, that is for a very nominal fee. And in that channel I have also an option to take a class to learn the pronunciation, which is basically on a nominal fee basis, so that I can online on virtual mode I can teach few words, or even how you have come across some difficulties in pronouncing the Kannada word, or circumstances where you're faced. So you can as well discuss with me, I can as well teach. So that is one option in my channel or a site. You can subscribe it for a minimal nominal fee, I think, periods. Okay, now okay, so having said all this, ultimately I wish you very happy and safe stay in Karnataka, in the state of Karnataka, and in Bengaluru. One thing for sure I wish to tell you, the Karnataka and the Kannada people are really God-fearing people, very decent people, and they are not aggressive, they are not cruel. So therefore, the crime rates are very lowest in this state as compared to any other state in the country. So it depends how you invite the decency from the other person based on your decency to whom you are interacting. So please kindly be aware of this decent factor, and try to use decent Kannada and learn some elementary Kannada, and possible next higher levels of Kannada, and you will gain the love and affection of the local people, and you will also make it more clear what local people understands you, what you are asking for. It becomes easy. This is my experience, how I went around the whole Brazil nation. It is very interesting, unforgettable. So having given you those tips, I finally wish you very happy and safe stay in the Karnataka state and the tech capital, Silicon Valley of India, that is Karnataka. Sorry, that is Bengaluru. So since the people, if they're all traveling from Hindi belt and also from other people from the other states down south, they're also not non-Kannada speaking states. So it is eventually, since this city and the state are now compelling to learn or use Kannada, it is better to know this if you want to enjoy this thing. Bangalore is a lovely place. It's a lovely place, capital of youngsters, in fact. So you can enjoy definitely. So with all these words, I close my video clip. I really wish you all the best and wish you very safe stay. Enjoy well. Have a nice good time. Namaskar.